Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Mission Options episode 5. In the last few episodes, we talk about forwards and futures, and from now we are going to talk about the main topic, options. And today's episode, we are going to talk about the history of options. And before that, let me tell you what happened in my village about 10 years before. The government was planning some industry nearby my village. There was one guy who came to know about it, but the rest of the villagers do not know anything about this. And he thought anytime the government may announce the setting up of a factory, and once that happens, the land values in my village may increase. At that time, 1 acre land was going for about 3 lakh rupees. He thought how he can make profit out of this news. He had only about 10 lakh rupees. With the 10 lakh rupees, he can hardly buy 3 acres of land. But he wanted to make more profits. He was not happy with the profit that he can get out of 3 acres of land. What he has done, he has spoken to many villages and he told all of them, I will buy your land for 3 lakh rupees per acre, but I will give you a token advance amount of 10,000 rupees now. The remaining money within 6 months I will pay and I will take the land from you. So with the 10 lakh rupees he has given a token advance for 100 acres of land. And as he expected, within few weeks the government announced setting up of a sugarcane factory, and then immediately the prices shot up. So the demand shot up. The demand shot up from 3 lakh to 5 lakh rupees per acre. And that time he sold to the people at the rate of 5 lakh and he got the money and paid to the landowners. So he made 2 lakh rupees profit per acre, which means for 100 acres, and he nearly got 2 crore rupees profit. With the 10 lakh rupees he had, if he had bought only 3 acres of land, and he would have made only 6 lakh rupees profit. But now, choosing this way by giving a token amount, and he has made 2 crore profit. And of course, for one or the other reason, if the factory had not come there, if the government decided the factory would go somewhere else, that the prices would not have appreciated. And in that case, and he did not have enough money to buy all the 100 acres. So in that case, he has to forego the deposit money that he has given. So in the first example, if he had bought 3 acres of land, even if the factory had not come, he would be having 3 acres of land. But if the factory comes and he sells at a higher price, and he make only 6 lakh rupees profit. But in the second example I have given, he is putting the entire 10 lakh as a deposit money, and he has signed up for 100 acres of land, and the factory came, he made 2 crore profit. But in case if the factory had not come and he has no money to pay for the 100 acres, and then the people who receive the deposit of 10,000 will not return because he has agreed to buy but he did not buy. So he will have to forego that deposit. So he would have lost 10 lakh rupees. So this is exactly the way call options work in stock market. When the people expect markets will go higher, they buy the call options. If the market goes higher, they get much more money. But for one or the other reason, if the markets do not go up, they lose all the money. So this is how the options work. And we look at the history hundreds of years before. There was one mathematician called Thales of Miletus. He is a very good mathematician. He is an astronomer and he studied the star patterns and movements, and then he thought that particular year the people growing olive seeds, and he thought the olive seeds harvest is going to be a bumper harvest. And once the people get the olive seeds, so they need a press. Press is like a machinery. They put the oil seeds to get the olive oil. So there will be a huge demand for olive presses. That's because the harvest is going to be fantastic. But because he studied the astronomy and he knew that, whereas the rest of the villagers do not know. What he has done, he went and booked all the olive presses which are available for rent by giving a token amount, a small token amount. And he booked all the olive presses, whereas he does not own any agriculture land, he is not growing olive. But by the time harvest came, all the olive presses has come to his house and there was a bumper crop, bumper harvest. People wanted olive presses, but no olive press was available. And what he has done, he has rented them at a much higher price. So by this way, he made a huge profit. So this is the first historically recorded option activity in the world. Well, I'm also a mathematics teacher, so you should know all the people who are mathematicians who are supposed to be intelligent. Then, in 17th century, there was a country called Holland, and the people grow tulip flower there. There was some virus attack. So because of the virus attack, the color changed. Just imagine a pure tulip flower, just like in Holi you put a lot of colors put together. It was actually a virus attack. But the people became crazy about this flower. And one flower was sold for $1, then it became $2, it became $3, $5, $10, $100, $1,000, and it became $10,000, and somebody bought for that $10,000, and then I told him, are you so stupid to buy $10,000? The next day I became stupid because the price has gone to $20,000. Just imagine one tulip bulb, one tulip flower. At the peak, it was sold for $35,000. And there was one particular flower called Semper Augustus. The Semper Augustus in Latin language means always the king. And one flower was traded for 15 acres of land. And then after some time, the prices crashed all the way to $1. And many people have lost huge sum of money. And that was the time people started thinking of hedging using these call options and put options. So that was a development. Then for next few hundred years, in many countries, they thought this is not good. In fact, some countries had a ban on these options. But then in 20th century, and these options were used mostly in commodity markets. Only in 1970s, Chicago Board of Options Exchange, CBOE, started the financial market options, the standard options. And now all over the world, in the financial markets, there are cash market, futures market, and options market. But all over the world, where the maximum volume, a maximum money, a maximum turnover happens only in options, not in futures or not in cash market. National Stock Exchange of India introduced futures contracts in year 2000. And options contract were introduced in 2001. And even in India, about 90% of the turnover happens in options market. So this shows the importance of options market. In our next episode, we will start with what is put option, what is call option, terms associated with this, and all those things. Thank you for watching.